Hello, loved ones. Thank you for joining me today. And if you're new to the channel, then welcome to the family. Today, we will be reviewing Married at First Sight, Season 15, Episode 10, and this is our couples review. This episode was called Moody Monthversaries, and moody it was. Please subscribe so that you can be part of the congregation, and please comment so that you can be part of the conversation. And with that, let's get started. Welcome to Fueled by Intentions, where we talk about faith, family, finances, fitness, and fun. Sponsored by Bynum's Business Solutions, where the right fit is made simple. We specialize in tips, tools, and strategies designed to help you achieve your financial health so that you can take control of how you spend your money so that you can spend more time with your family, friends, and doing the things you love. So let's jump right into the video. Alexis and Justin. We first see Alexis and Justin on day 27 in their morning montage, and she lets us know that Newton has taken her place in the bed. It's now day 28 for Justin and Alexis, and we see Justin going fishing with his brother Donnell. He tells his brother that marriage is a challenge. He says he has these random outbursts that nobody has called him on and that they are draining Alexis. They then give us a flashback of him having his outbursts at the group therapy session. I think we have also seen the outburst with him and his brother at the bachelor party. He says that he's now in his head and that makes him mess up constantly. We then see Alexis chatting with her friend Jackie, and she says that they have good days and they have bad days, but the bad days are draining and it is an emotional roller coaster. Alexis says that Justin does not self-regulate. He does not know when he needs a moment, so she has to do it for him. He comes back and agrees that a break is needed, and then he has clearer thoughts. She says excuses can only go so far, and she may not be able to handle this because it never stops. She is losing a bit of her drive, and she is shutting down, trying to get him not to shut down. She is unsure what she would say if decision day was today. She says she would not be comfortable by saying yes, and she wouldn't be comfortable saying no. We then move on to day 30, and Alexis and Justin have hopes for today, and they say that they just want to have a good day with a lot of smiles and appreciation. We then see Alexis and Justin scrapbooking for their anniversary. Alexis says that she is challenged in her marriage. They are working through issues, but the same issues keep coming up over and over again. I say, welcome to marriage. That is the world of marriage, because you will go through the same issues over and over again until the issue is truly worked out. Because sometimes we only skim the surface of an issue, we don't understand the other person, and it will continue to come up again and again. Alexis says her honeymoon was perfect, and Justin's favorite day on the honeymoon was when he told Alexis that he loved her. Justin's brother advised him to try not to work on all his issues at once. He feels like he's running out of time and he needs to fix the issues before decision day. But Alexis says that they are only halfway through and they have the same amount of time to fix the issues as they had to cause the issues to occur. And I love that encouragement to Justin. I thought that that was a great way to look at it, and I hope that they're able to do that, but I think they will only be able to do that if Alexis is really willing to let go of the Newton situation. Alexis tells us in a cameo that if she was not married, she would not still be there with Justin. She says that there is too much hurt too soon. She says what is keeping her there is her husband. Oh my God, these couples, if she would have already left based on what they've been through, they all need to read Pastor Kyle's book, Marriage is Not for Punks, because that is so true. You go through so many ups and downs in marriage. You're getting to know the lifestyle of another person. You're not going to agree with your spouse all the time. and it's really the way you deal with it. So I don't know. I feel like if they cannot make it through the 8 weeks of this experiment, then their marriage probably wasn't going to make it at all anyway, because marriage is difficult. It is one of the most difficult things I have ever done. And I don't think that the problems that we are seeing is anything that you are going to experience when you really get into the details of marriage. She says to Justin that they are learning more and more about each other and how to deal with one another. She encourages him to remember the good times. And I think that is what it's all about. I mean, you are learning one another. And I feel, especially for them, it's 8-week experiment. You don't know the person at all. So you really have to work extra hard to go through, to make it successful. And I think that is why we call this show an experiment. It is definitely an experiment to test how you will be able to get along with another human being, and if you will be able to effectively communicate and discuss and work out. We then see them on day 31, and they are going to the group dinner, and the whole cast is going to the group dinner on a party bus, and it looked like so much fun. We first see the interaction between Justin and Alexis when Mitch is discussing his growth in his marriage, and Justin comments that Mitch has grown a lot. And we see Alexis, her look says that she is not feeling it at all. Justin immediately senses that something is wrong with Alexis. When it's her turn, she says she does not want to talk, she just wants to listen. So in her cameo, she says that she was being silent because she does not want to be disrespectful by revealing that Justin is not making progress. Justin then explains why he thinks it's odd that Alexis does not want to talk. He thinks that if they are doing good and overcoming challenges, that he is not understanding why she does not want to share that with the group. Instead of Alexis being honest and saying, "You complimenting Mitch about his growth is stirring something up in me because I believe that we should be further in our growth," she makes him think he's crazy. And she says if he is comfortable, if he feels like everything is comfortable in their relationship, that he should just stand in that. She then takes it a step further when she sees that he's upset. She says, when I'm upset, I talk to you. To me, at this moment, she is trying to make him look like the villain. He is trying to calmly move past the situation. I feel at this moment he is trying to control his outbursts. I really do. And he actually said it in the conversation. She then announces that he is pouting, and she begins to speak and say that he does not self-regulate. And I don't think that that was fair. I think that if she was trying to respect her husband, that in that moment she didn't disrespect the husband, because I think that he, like he said, was trying to do what she has asked him to do and control his random outbursts, and he was doing it by being silent. But I don't think that Justin is wrong in this situation. It was weird for Alexis, who is a talker, to be quiet, and I think that he wanted her to celebrate their union together and say great things like everybody else did about their marriage. Now, I do think that once she said that she didn't want to talk, he could have just talked. He could have just said, well, I'll speak. The men spoke, the women spoke, and said, I think that we're doing great. We're overcoming challenges. He could have even said, she's pointed out some things in me that I'm, trying to work on. We had a great day scrapbooking or whatever. So I think that instead of, I don't know, this happens in all marriages where the conversation just goes left and you just don't know how it did that. But it goes left for both of them. I can't even really describe how the conversation, because rallying back and forth, it was just a weird dynamic. But she goes into the bathroom and she cries to Stacia, and he goes outside and he talks to producer, and I think that it was a big thing about nothing. But I do think that Justin was trying to self-regulate himself, and then Alexis, her outburst about how it still hurts her and she's crying. I just don't believe that. That just didn't seem, I didn't understand that, I guess I should say. I didn't understand that. I can't understand why you are so hurt. I can't see what he is doing to hurt her, but I think she's still holding on to the Newton situation, and you cannot hold grudges like that in marriage, especially not a new marriage, because it's not going to work. What do you think about this couple? Alexis was on the after party and she talked about this scene, so go check out my review to see what I think about what she said. What do you think? Do you think they will make it? Are you team Alexis? Are you team Justin in this dinner conversation? I'm team Justin. I think that it was okay for him to ask her what was wrong. He was trying to be quiet, but what do you think? What do you think about the argument just escalating? And what do you think about her being so frustrated because she's tired and it still hurts her? Did you understand what she was hurt about? Let me know your thoughts by sounding off in the comments. Be sure to move on to the next video and see what's up with the next couple. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, live with intention. Be intentional.